hey, I'm not doing this against my will. I'm doing this for the will of the Lord. I'm choosing the Lord's will. Because left to my own devices, I wouldn't do this. Because my already always listening in my head, which I'm realizing it's been in my head the whole time, is no one cares. No one cares. No one cares. And the Lord indeed agreed with me that no one cares. And also, not only did he agree with me that no one cares, and not only did he answer me my I had a repressed memory come up this morning. Actually, it was more like all of the memories, repressed memories that I have had coming up since I began working a recovery program for CPTSD 4 years ago. Wow, I just realized that, wow. It's amazing. It's amazing. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I have to move forward from here. But I was given my CPTSD diagnosis 4 years ago, and I've been working a recovery program. And it's been harrowing. I'm not going to lie. You know, I can't even begin to tell you what happened to me and what my story was, and you know, all types of confirmation from experts and, you know, psychics, which I don't do anymore, but I used to, saying, you know, wow, you were abused before you were 2. We don't know what happened, but it was pretty harrowing. So the thing is that I'll just say this. There are no photographs of me in my family before I'm 2.5 years old. And all the beginning photographs, the first photographs of me in my family, I'm crying. Just constantly crying. So I used to think my dad rescued me, but looking back on it, I think he stole me because of the way I was rescued. But be that as it may, again, I just want to move forward from here. But what happened was, this morning, all of these memories clicked together, and I go, oh my gosh, this is what happened. I was da-da-da-da-da, and then this happened, and then that happened, and then that happened, and oh my gosh, God, right? Am I right? Please, God, tell me if I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm fine with it. And I'll keep looking, I'll keep searching. And if I'm right, I promise I won't fall apart, but I need to know the truth, God. You have to tell me if I'm right about all these things that, you know, all these little things have been like, wow, I can't believe I didn't, you know, it's like all these things repressed memories came up, but all these things that I knew about my past too go, oh, that's how that, oh my gosh, like everything, like every little thing. And so, I'll be right back. So, what happened was, I asked God, I was crying, and I knew it was true. You know how I knew it was true? Because when because my body shakes, and it's the trapped energy and the trapped, you know, sorrow and the trapped grief, and it's just all trapped. It's coming out of my body, so it's like an electrical charge that has to disperse. And so I was crying, and I said, God, am I true? Is it true? What? Oh, my glasses. Sweet, I do. Because there's not enough light in here for me to read without my glasses on, man. I'm going more and more blind every day, and I see it. It's like, it's metaphoric too, you know? It's metaphoric that I'm going blind, you know? It's just so funny. But my eyes were always 20/20 vision. In fact, in one of my eyes, I had 20/15 vision. I could see so far away and so close up. It's just weird. Anyways, it doesn't matter, because here's what the Lord, this is the page I opened to. Okay, so I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I opened right to Ezekiel chapter 1, and I read through chapter 2 I stopped at verse 9 and 10. And the reason being is because what I was asking him about was, you know, what's going on with the world in terms of what you want me to do with this world, because you know my situation. You know my situation isn't likely to change without your help and your guidance, and we both know this, so I have to do it. So tell me, God, what do you want me to do? And am I right? You know, I've been asking him this and asking him this, and then also I asked him, God, am I right about this? And I opened right to the book of Ezekiel. He said the call of the prophet. And right in the first verse, he said, you know, in the 13th year, in the 4th month, on the 5th day of the month, I was among the exiles, among the river Shabar. I am so exiled in my life right now. I'm exiled from my own family because they don't want to face the truth about what they help perpetuate on me. Okay? None of my family wants to face me. None of them do. Even the ones that are still like friends with me on Facebook don't want to face me. Okay, so I'm in exile. Whatever, it doesn't matter. The heavens opened, and I saw visions of God. It was the 5th day on the 5th month in the 5th year of the exile of King Wakain. And the word of the Lord came to Ezekiel, the son of Buzi, the priest, in the land of the Chaldeans by the river Shabar, and the land. And the hand of the Lord was upon him there. You know, and then, of course, you know, the whole shining disc of metal and all of this, you know, about in Ezekiel, right? But there was something in here about a vision, too, that God gave, and he'd been telling me the last couple weeks, you're a prophetess, you're a prophetess, you're a prophetess, you're a prophetess, you're a prophetess. And I kept not... I kept denying, you know, like, that's not true. You know, it's not true. Who? Do you even know me, God? Right? He's all, no, I know you. All right, so, and you know, I mean, I look terrible, you guys. I've been crying all morning, and I've been just rebuking the devil in the name of Jesus, and you know, just calling out and telling Lucifer that no matter how much he beats me down in this world, because I get it, man, he can't let me be famous. He can't let my music be known. He can't let me have a foothold in the world because talent like mine will spread like wildfire, and especially right now, people are so hungry and thirsty for the truth. They are so sick of canned music and the same old plots and explosions in Hollywood. They're sick of it. Starved for the entertainment I have. There is no way Lucifer, in this late in the game, is going to allow me to get a toehold. I mean, he wouldn't even in the beginning. I mean, on the day that, you know, the day that I shot at CBS, man, they got one look at me on camera because the camera doesn't lie. And guess what happened? Before I knew it, after we were done taping, they just asked me to gather my things. They didn't even let me stay and eat lunch with the other peasants. They just shoved me out the back door, man, in the alley. Okay, in the alley. Have you ever been on a lot before? You're not allowed to be on any lot unescorted. And they pushed me in the back alley, and I was like, it wasn't even like I had to try and find my car. I had to try and find the parking lot. I was in an alley. They saw that this ugly mug was gonna love the Lord no matter what they did. Think they were gonna let me in Hollywood? If they had let me in Hollywood back then, it would be all over for them right now, and they know it. Because guess what? They're like, oh, you know the old saying, oh, heaven doesn't want me and hell's afraid I'll take over? Yeah. And then through no good of my own, God will spontaneously use all my treachery and disobedience and ugliness and change everybody's hearts. So here's the part that I wanted to read because this is what he's been telling me to do, and I've been disobeying him the last week. He's been bugging me to do it, and I've been disobeying him, honoring the flesh and not honoring the spirit. And he not only told me that I'm a prophetess, right? He also confirmed right here what he told me before. You're right. No one cares. No one's going to listen to you. You are a loser. You will have no victory in this world. No one will ever know your name. It's true. But like my dad used to say, so what? Read on. You know why? He confirmed it here. Because he told me I was a prophetess, which he's told me before, because I opened right to Ezekiel, the call of the prophet. So he'd been telling me before I'm a prophetess, and I'm like, no, I don't believe you. Because it's not that I don't believe God, it's that I didn't believe that it was God saying that to me. And then when I realized that he might be right, then I ask him if I'm right about what I just saw and about all the vision that I put it all together. I go, God, show me in your word. Show me in your word. I want to know right now. I open right to Ezekiel. Right to the first page of Ezekiel. Call the prophet. Okay? God calls you. You can answer him or not. Which I'm doing right now. But he told me, confirmed with me, you are a prophetess. And I'm like, okay, so then once I finally got it, okay, I'm a prophet, I get it. But no one cares, God, okay? No one cares. I mean, no one cares. First of all, that's my MO anyway. That's why I haven't done any of my stuff, because I'm like, no one cares. And he's right. He said, you're right. No one does care. But it doesn't matter. I care. That's what he kept telling me. I was like, God, no one cares. He's like, I care. Okay, God, you're right. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. Then about the vision, right? If you read in Ezekiel, he'll tell you it was a vision. So this is a vision, right? So God answered all of my questions and my prayers and everything. He answered them all in one. God, I want to know right now. Tell me in your word. Boom, Ezekiel. You're a prophetess. It's true. Yes, the vision you saw was true about your life. But it doesn't matter. You need to move on and you need to move forward and you need to do the work that you are called to do. And I was still like, God, why? No one cares. And then he answered me with this. Such was the semblance of the glory of the Lord as it appeared to me. When I saw it, I fell upon my face. Then I heard the voice of someone speaking, and he said to me, O mortal man, stand upon your feet, that I may speak with you. As he spoke to me, a spirit entered me and set me upon my feet. And I heard him that spoke to me saying, O mortal man, I am sending you to the children of Israel, that nation of rebels who have rebelled against me. They and their fathers have sinned against me to this very day. The children are also hard-faced and stubborn. I am sending you to them, and you shall say to them, Thus says the Lord God. Ready? No one cares. And this is what he said to me. And whether they listen or decline to listen, for they are a rebellious house, they shall know that there is a prophet among them. And you, O mortal man, fear them not, nor be dismayed at them, even when thistles and thorns are round about you, and you dwell among scorpions. Fear not their words, nor be dismayed at their looks, for they are a rebellious house. You shall speak what I say to them, whether they listen or decline to listen, for they are a rebellious house. And you, O mortal man, hear what I say to you. Be not rebellious like that rebellious house. Open your mouth and eat what I give you. I stop there because, as you know the story, then Ezekiel opens his mouth and he's given the scroll, and the scroll is given to him and he eats it, and it was sweet, but it was bitter on his stomach, if I recall right. And then he could understand. Then the vision became more clear to him about what it all meant. So I'm here to tell you, I know you don't care. I know you won't listen. But I'm doing this because the Lord is calling me to do it. And that's the only reason why I'm doing this. Let him who has ears to hear, hear. Okay, have a great day. Guess I'm gonna have to leave.